What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, hi, my name is Rochelle and I like to make thrifting and fashion videos along with a little bit of beauty and just share my life with you guys over here on my little corner of the internet. For today's video, I'm doing something a little bit more casual and different, but a few of you guys have requested a lot of very similar video ideas, and I talk a lot about being on a low carb diet. I've mentioned before that I lost 30 pounds about 3 years ago, which was a lot for me because I'm kind of short. And this is how I stay like in a maintenance, and I was so proud of myself for doing that. So now this is the food that works for us to just kind of maintain where we're at and feel the happiest and healthiest. In this video, by no means am I saying that this diet is for everyone. I think that we're all so different. Just like everything, medication, skincare products, all different stuff, different things work for different people. This is just what really Everett and I enjoy and are able to stick to. We've done it for over 3 years now and it just works for us. So these are gonna be about a week worth of meal ideas or meals that Everett and I have made over the last week. Let me know if you guys want more of like recipes, like us actually cooking the meals. I can do that, which is a little bit more in depth. But this was just basically meals that we ate and ideas for you guys in case you're wanting to do something that's low carb. We eat a lot of meat, vegetables, cheeses. In the first year of our weight loss journey, we were much more strict, but now that we are not trying to lose any more weight, we're a lot more relaxed with what we eat because we're just kind of doing like a maintenance and doing what works for us and what makes us feel good on a normal basis. Over the last 3 years, there's so much more stuff in the grocery store that's like pre-made foods that are more for this kind of diet. So that's been really nice to be able to get things just from the store, like tortillas, breads, pizza crusts, cookies, ice creams. In the beginning, we didn't have any of that. So we do eat that kind of stuff now. But for the first year, we didn't have any of that other than maybe a few ice creams, but I don't even know if we had that. We'd make a lot of our own sugar-free desserts. Let's stop rambling and get right on in. We're gonna rewind about a week from now and see what we've been eating for the last week. It is lunchtime, so I figured I'd show you guys my quick lunch. I am doing a chicken Cesar wrap. Here it is right here. I haven't wrapped it up yet, but basically low carb tortillas. We're kind of like dirty keto or just like low carb these days. So these I think are 4 net carbs per tortilla. I just put on a little bit of the Marie's Caesar dressing. I think that it's like maybe 1 carb for 2 tablespoons. Last night we were barbecuing, so I have a bunch of chicken in there. Everett has some of his leftover brats. And obviously a little bit of lettuce and Parmesan. And then for my drink, I am going to be drinking some iced tea. I drink this almost every day. I like to brew the Tazo Passion teas in a big jug at night and then drink it with ice the next day. So that is today's lunch. Everett's doing something completely different.
And completely new. We got these pizza crusts.
Oh, it is cauliflower. I thought it was cauliflower.
We got these new crusts and
we've never tried them.
We've never tried them, so I'm taking the risk here. I made a nice little...
What did you put on top of it? Parmesan and mozzarella?
Mozzarella, Parmesan, and some freshly picked basil from the garden.
Nice. You could add bacon. That'd be good.
Ooh, bacon.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with like a cheesy bread.
Everett likes cheese pizza. I know this is not very appealing, but it's yummy.
No, like we're adults here. We can separate the two. I just have to say that
bring me a
because it
napkin?
never fails. Whenever a religion, I am not. We're separating the two, right? So who's Sean Sellers? Let me tell you. Sean Sellers was born in California on...
Hi guys, it is the same day. I just changed my clothes, but it is dinner time, and we decided to do a keto broccoli beef. So we just got a large piece of beef, like a chuck roast or whatever it's called. What's it called?
Well, I forget the cut, but it was like a big old chunk.
And we decided to use the recipe from Wholesom Yum. It's called Easy Paleo Keto Beef and Broccoli Stir Fry Recipe. And then we are doing it with some riced cauliflower. Here is the finished look of the broccoli beef in the wok. The sauce I feel like tastes a little bit off, but it's still pretty good. It just tastes a little bit, I don't know, something. It looks like broccoli beef. Flavor is just a tiny bit off, but we can't tell what's missing. I will let you know if it's good after we've eaten it. Little riced cauliflower. We get the ones that just steam in the bag. It's so much easier. There is the finished meal. I almost forgot to update you guys, but the broccoli beef was good. I feel like once it mixed all together, like the sauces and the juices and everything, the sauce didn't taste weird anymore. So I do like that recipe and I feel like I will use it again. So it was pretty good. Yeah, and we cooked extra, so we're having leftovers tomorrow. Everett's a big dessert guy. And recently at Walmart, we have been seeing these keto-friendly Duncan Hines. Like I said, we are dirty keto these days. We used to eat really strict. After year 2, we started eating a lot more like dirty keto, or just like, you know, not as strict. I don't want to lose any more weight, so I'm maintaining at this point. Anyways, we got this Duncan Hines classic yellow cake. It is 4 carbs per slice. It's pretty good. It doesn't look very pretty, but it was yummy. And we do use the Birch Bender's icing, which looks like this, which can also be found at Walmart. A lot of keto stuff at Walmart, you guys. Everett says he likes the yellow Birch Bender's cake better than the Duncan Hines. And I don't remember, so I thought it tasted just fine. Hey guys, sorry Everett is playing a little guitar right now, but I just wanted to show you really quickly my snack. It's like 11 a.m., but I'm not hungry enough for lunch. So I'm just gonna have a small snack. I am doing a 2 Good yogurt. I get these at Walmart and other places, but mostly Walmart. They're just 2 grams of sugar because most yogurt has a lot of sugar. So I do like to get these. They're not sweet enough for me, so I like to add a few drops of stevia in there. So I have a little vanilla cream stevia. And then to top it off, I just put some fresh coconut chunks and cranberries, and then like a little bit of a like keto mix, trail mix, which is mostly pepitas, sunflower seeds, and some more dried cranberries for a little bit of crunch. So yeah. Just figured I'd show you guys my first little snack of the day, and will hold me over for a little while. I've also already drinking my iced coffee for this morning. Hi friends, it's another day, another lunchtime meal. I've only had coffee this morning. Ever likes to fast until like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. For lunch, because I had some of that barbecue chicken to still eat, I decided to not do this chicken Cesar wrap today, and I wanted to do a chicken quesadilla. So again, did it with the low carb tortilla. I think they're 4 net carbs for tortilla. And then I just have the chicken and cheese in there. I like to dress mine up with Frank's hot sauce, sour cream, and I just made a little bit of guacamole.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Frank's hot sauce commercials, but the old lady in the commercial that puts that bleep on everything is literally Rochelle. I
do like Frank's hot sauce the best. It's the most like vinegary.
She'll put it on.
It's my favorite.
All types of food. Frank's is a staple for this lady. You ain't got no Frank's, Rochelle don't want nothing. Then for my meal today, I had some leftover brat, so I made a...
It looks like a brat sandwich.
It is exactly a brat sandwich. That's what I was gonna say. She took the words out of my mouth.
How'd you dress it up?
So we did the yum yum sauce. I don't know if
it's our favorite.
Oh man, it's new.
We've talked about this brand a lot though.
G. Hughes, this dude right here.
We get it at Walmart.
My man, he is like the savior to all keto sauces. He
sugar-free sauces.
A bunch of sugar-free, low-carb sauces. He has ketchup, teriyaki, marinades, and this one is new. It's yum yum. I don't necessarily know what it is. It's like a sweet tomato-y sauce.
I think it's trying to be similar to one of the Chick-fil-A sauces, kind of.
Now, my only complaint, and G. Hughes, if you're watching this, holler, is there's not really many descriptions. So, like, you get into the store, and maybe it's a marketing thing, but, like, you get in there, and you're like, there's a bunch of new flavors! Like, which one do I get? And, like, you're like, yum yum sounds great, but what is it? And then they have, like, the Cluckin' sauce and all these other ones.
Oh, yeah, they have a new one called the Cluckin' sauce. We should get that next, because we don't know if we're gonna like it.
What's Cluckin'? I gotta buy the whole bottle, but yum yum, huge hit.
It's kind of like a sweet, creamy sauce.
Some marinades, some teriyaki in there, honey mustard,
barbecue, sweet chili. We don't use that often.
It's good.
Yeah,
we have his ketchup.
Yeah, like his ketchup.
G. Hughes, you're my hero. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
shout out.
Really
not a sponsored video, but wish it was.
We'll check back in tonight and show you guys dinner. Everett's too tall to fit in the
We'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, so I totally forgot and I almost didn't show you guys what we're making for dinner. It is later in the day and we are having spaghetti squash spaghetti. Here is our large spaghetti squash. Everett and I are just sharing half of this one. Spaghetti squash is a little bit sweet, so it is a little bit higher in carbs than some other vegetables, but it'll be fine. And then here is our spaghetti sauce. We just used, obviously, ground beef. You could use ground turkey, I guess. And then we added zucchini because we have a ton from the garden. Added onion ourselves too because we like a little extra onion. And then we like to use the Mere Glen tomato basil sauce because it is no sugar added. So carbs wise,
usually the base of tomatoes is around like 6 for everything sugar-free.
Yeah, I mean tomatoes are pretty sweet naturally.
8 carbs minus 2 dietary fiber.
Yeah, so 6 carbs for half a cup. So there's supposed to be 6 servings in this whole thing. We usually eat about 2 meals each, so I'd say it's more like 4 servings. So I'd say it's near 8 carbs for the sauce. And then over here I made my cheesy bread. This is from my grandma. Shout out grandma. This is her cheesy bread. Basically what it is a mixture of shredded cheddar cheese or like Colby Jack cheese mixed with some mayonnaise and garlic into a little spread, and then I put it on the bread and then toast it for a few minutes till it gets crispy like this, and it's really good. Look at that. So I would say that this is a more higher carb meal for us as far as trying to keep it pretty low, but it's still pretty low carb compared to if you were going to use normal tomato sauce or normal noodles, obviously. And for the bread, I think that we used the new Oro Wheat keto bread. You can see, I think that these ones, how much net carbs are the Oro Wheat, Everett?
They're kind of high, they're 3.
They're 3 net carbs per slice, so. But that kind does toast a lot better than some of the other keto breads. I feel like some of the keto breads, they just don't toast well, and that one turns into toast nicely, so we like it for that. All right, you guys, see you guys next time I'm eating some food. All right, guys, we're out and about today, so we're eating at Chipotle. I'll tell you what we got. Everett and I normally share a bowl, and we bring our own low-carb tortillas in the car so that we can create our own burritos. We also sometimes do that at burger places. We get the burger with no bun and then add our own bun. And this way we can both share a bowl and still feel like we had enough food.
So we've always kind of shared bowls, but
yeah, now
I used to get my own tortilla on the side before I was keto, so now
it's only like $8 for us to both eat our own burritos.
if you guys want hot tips on how to eat cheap, comment in below and I will give you all of our hot tips because we got a bunch of them.
Salad, you get the salad, and then we order it with no rice or beans. We like to get double chicken so that we feel like there's enough chicken, and then all the toppings that we like. I also like to get a side of the little vegetables because Everett doesn't like those, but they'll put any of the ingredients on the side so that we can get the bowl that we want. Yeah, that's it. This is a good meal when we're out and about. Anyways, and you can also do that at like any Mexican food place. You just ask for like a taco salad and then you put it in your own tortilla. Hello my friends, I'm going to talk kind of loud because my air fryer is on. Tonight we are doing pizzas. I have the rest of the barbecue chicken that I made earlier in the week to use up. So I'm gonna do a chicken salad, a chicken pizza. I am using the cauliflower spicy jalapeno crusts. They are 6 net carbs for the entire pizza, which is pretty big. I probably won't eat the whole pizza. And then Everett is choosing to do fathead dough pizza. So he is making his own dough, which is mainly made out of almond flour and mozzarella cheese. And what else?
Some seasonings.
And seasonings.
Right now I'm using that Loncado mix.
Oh yeah. And then on top of our pizzas, we're gonna do chicken Alfredo. So we are making our own Alfredo sauce, which is basically a mixture of Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, garlic, and butter, and a little bit of seasoning. And then obviously we're gonna do our mozzarella for the pizza. All right, you guys, here's my pizza crust. Got a little burnt on the edges because I did it in the air fryer, but you're supposed to do it in the oven. Fine.
The user's over now.
Little mozzarella cheese. Ooh, this is gonna be such a good dinner. I'm so excited. As here is mine. Don't mind my crispy little crunchy crust. Got a little side of Alfredo to dip it in. I feel like it's missing vegetables, but it's what we had. Zucchini would be weird on pizza. But look at Everett's beautiful masterpiece.
Ooh, look at that, guys.
Everett's looks way prettier than mine. That is the fathead dough with the mozzarella on top. Mmm, looks
got a
good.
little sticking to the bottom, but we're gonna recover.
All right, you guys. Gonna go put on some TV and I'll see you guys later. We're getting Mexican food. Got the taco salad, taco salad, taco salad. Sup, guys? I was actually out and about with a friend and we went to the flea market or the antique fair. So for lunch I had a taco salad at a Mexican food restaurant. I feel like that's a really easy way to get a low carb meal. I always ask for a taco salad. Even if it's not on the menu, they'll usually make it for you. And then obviously I just don't do rice and beans. And sometimes they give you that tortilla shell and I asked for no tortilla shell. So it's really good and pretty low carb. That was yummy. And then for dinner tonight.
This is a major experiment, so before you people of the internet judge me, we have a bunch of zucchini.
Everett's zucchini in his garden are crazy. By the way, Everett, the people are asking for a garden tour.
Oh, garden tour 2021.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
People want it.
It's been
requested.
Following, there's some major, for the past few years, there's some major updates.
Yeah, we've done some big major updates.
We did major
So anyways,
upgrades.
Everett, we have so many zucchinis. We've been giving them away and still have this many,
So we're trying deep fried zucchinis, but we're trying a breadless variety right now.
I think maybe if you put Parmesan cheese as you sprinkle them in, that would be really good.
So nobody does like non-breaded recipes of zucchini. So there's either a reason why or there isn't, but I don't know. We deep fried spaghetti squash and it turned out delicious.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. And then we are doing, are you gonna do buns on the burgers?
Do we have any?
I think I'm gonna do a bunless burger, but Everett might do a bun. We have some buns. We get them at Walmart. It's the only place that sells the bunless.
They got options
the
there
burger
for
buns.
anybody who's low carb.
It's weird, but not all Walmarts carry the keto bread, which is bizarre. Only like, I don't get it.
These were good. They turned out like nice little sauteed crisp. I put a little Parmesan cheese on there. It melted on the outside.
It honestly just tastes like a sauteed zucchini, so there's no point in doing all the work of the deep fryer just for a sauteed zucchini taste.
So we breaded it. I get it. People of the internet, I now learned the lesson my own hard way.
He has now breaded it, and to use the breading for low carb, we have used Lincado pancake mix.
And look at these views.
It's a bread mix. It's also for biscuits.
Yeah, it's basically just like a almond flour bread mix. Like I said, I'm going bunless personally, and I'm just going to do some sauce and then the zucchini on the side. But for those of you guys wanting to know what burger buns, these are them. What's up, you guys? Today is the last day that I think I'm gonna do these meals, and it is lunchtime. All I had for breakfast this morning was some of my iced coffee. I usually don't eat until like 12, 1 o'clock. I'm not a big breakfast person other than my coffee. I am doing an experiment. I am just heating up some leftover spaghetti squash that we had from the spaghetti. And in the past, I have made a spaghetti squash au gratin, which is basically like a cheesy spaghetti squash. You do it in the oven, like a casserole. But I think I'm gonna do something more of like a spaghetti squash version of mac and cheese. I don't know, this is totally experimental, but I feel like spaghetti squash as like the noodles plus mac and cheese ingredients, like it's not gonna be bad. I mean, maybe, but spaghetti squash, and I did add a little bit of butter, and I'm just heating it up really fast, and I did add a little bit of garlic salt. Basically, I'm going to add in some little bit of cream cheese, shredded cheese, and heavy whipping cream. We'll see how it goes. All right, you guys, honestly, I know that this doesn't look super appealing. I'm not very good at plating things, but it's just reality of what I eat. Here it is right here. It just has, I just estimated the amounts. Like I just threw some cheese in, threw a little heavy whipping cream in and cream cheese, and then just heated it up until it was all nice and cheesy. I'll let you guys know how it is after I'm done eating it. That was so good. I would say I ate all of it. I would definitely say I would remake this for sure. The only thing is it's definitely a little bit like heavy. I don't know if I'd normally eat it for lunch just because I do feel like all the cheese and cream's very heavy. So I would eat this when it's like a comfort food kind of night. I don't know why, but like whenever I'm on my period, I always want like comfort foods. I always want like mac and cheese type meals. So I would probably make this for dinner. Do it when I want something that's not like light. It definitely felt a little bit heavy for lunchtime, but super, super yummy. Very good if you are craving like a mac and cheese kind of feel. Yeah, that's a redo. I hope you guys ended up liking this video. A few of you guys have requested like a bunch of my meal ideas, and so this was really casual and just realistic for what we've been eating for the last week. Like I didn't really plan any of this. It's just kind of like what we naturally made. Sometimes I feel like those like what I eat in a day are like so overly planned, or like, I don't know, I just don't know if I feel like they're realistic a lot of times. So this is just really what we ate in a week. Try to make it low carb, and like I said, we are kind of more keto, so we do eat high fats. I love this diet. It's what works for me. I'm not saying it's what's gonna work for you. Everybody's different, but it's worked for me for over 3 years, and I feel happiest, healthiest, and just best when I am eating this way. As soon as I go off my diet, I just feel not great. So it's what works for me, but I totally understand if it's not what works for you. All right, you guys, I think that is it. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll see you very, very, very soon in my next video. Bye. Bye, bye.